Hey everybody, today we're doing some brakes on a 98 Camry. This would be the same for 97 all the way up to 2000 plus. They're just single piston calipers, but the reason I'm doing this one is that there must be some unevenness, because we do get a lot of brake shimmy. So they're not worn out very much, but we are still going to do it. So first, let's compress that caliper. And I'm just going to put up and just squeeze it and see what we get. There should be a little bit of play in there. Okay. And then the bolts on top are 13s. I mean, no, they're 14s. My bad. Okay, one there. And one there. Like that. And I'm just going to take those off. And set them aside. We're going to get a caliper hanging tool. And let's get this caliper up out of the way. And we'll just get it up here on top of one of these struts there. Okay, and then there's the spreaders. So we're going to take those out. And it looks pretty good, but like I said, they do have a lot of shimmying, so that's the main reason we're going to replace it. Let's take the caliper off. The calipers are 17s. Alright, and so just got a really big breaker bar here. So that one, and then I got one. We'll get on this one. Yep. All right. This one. And that's two. Okay. And there's the bracket. We're going to clean that up like we normally do to make sure that it's nice and clean. And let's take the rotor off, and it comes off easy. And like I said, the rotor is pretty thick and there's a lot of meat on it. So, but that's not the reason we're doing it, because of the shimming. So hopefully we can take care of that. All right. We're going to clean up the surface a little bit. Alright, that looks good. Alright, today we're going to use parts from EBC. They just were on sale on Amazon and they were really cheap, so I got a great deal. Came with rotors and pads, and so that's what we're going to put on next, okay? Alright, so I wire brushed it a little bit, but I'm going to run a file over the corners just to make sure that they're clean. Because, you know, that wheel doesn't get in everywhere, so I'm just going to run it through on both sides to make sure they're nice and flat and square. That looks good. That looks pretty good, right? It's got a nice little sheen to it now. Alright, the next thing is to clean out the boots here. I like to do. Alright, so what we're going to do is just spray them down with a little bit of brake cleaner. Make sure they're nice and clean. Alright, and then make sure the boot's clean here. And then we're going to use some caliper paste. Yeah, I'm getting low on that too, but the one bottle lasts a long time. So there we go. A little bit on. Alright. And then we're going to put it back in. There we go. And then we like to make sure it's all the way seated to the bottom. Take the air bubbles out. And there we go. And this, yep, that moves nicely. We'll do the other one. This one is a little stiffer. Okay, make sure that the grease is gone there. Clean out the boot. And let's get that in there. Okay, and then make sure it moves. It looks good. Okay, there we go. Now, the other problem I have is that the hardware, I didn't get any. So what I'm going to try to do is clean up the stuff I got, and we're going to try to remount it. I'm just going to use a wire brush and see if I can clean it up as best I can here, okay? Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I got the hardware all wire brushed. It looks pretty clean now. I wish I had some new stuff, but hey, life goes on. So we're going to tighten these down. I put a little Loctite on that, on the bracket bolts, and then we're going to just tighten them down like this. Alright. I put the new rotor on. It is a coated rotor from EVC. It looks pretty good. Now I'm going to tighten those bolts down. Okay, that one feels good. Let's try this one. Okay, that's good. That's not going anywhere. Okay, now we come with grease and shims. And these are what the pads look like. They got the nice material on it. We're going to put that on the inside. And then we're going to put one of these friction backs on the back of this side. Okay. Peel off the tape. Took the tape off, and we're just going to center it, following the notch right there, and then the other notch, and we're just going to put it on. Okay. And then we're going to set this in place. It should fit. I hope. There we go. It should fit with that hardware, I would hope. Nope, doesn't want to go in, huh? I don't know about them apples. Let's see if it fits this side. Okay, my bad. I put the hardware in backwards, so that's why the pads didn't want to fit. So let's try it again, okay? Let's get the pads on there. Let's clean off the pads of all the junk. And these little parts clean there and clean off all the junk that's on there. And I think now this should go in, because I made a mistake, you know, like everybody does. There we go. That fits, okay? And let's try the other side now. And I'm going to put the wear sensor on the driver's side so I can hear it. Alright, that fits right there. Okay, so now we're good. Now we'll go from there. And I'm going to use a pair of these C-things, okay, to compress the caliper, because it's single piston, so it's super easy to do. And it looks like it's going in fairly easily. Now I'm going to put the one bolt on here. on the top here so I can flip it up and down. I'm going to check to make sure that we got fit. I think so. Okay, looks like we're going to have to squeeze that just a little bit more. We're going to squeeze that just a little bit more. There we go. So these go this way. There's holes for it. They didn't come in the kit, so I have to use, again, the old stuff. So that's going to want to push it out, the pad. So that's why we bring this down. Okay, and then once we're there, then we can put the other one in. So we have something to hold the top from exploding. And then let's see, we'll get the other one in the hole here. Okay, squeeze it, and then we can get it in. Okay. All right. Oh, that's still grabbing. Dang. Okay. Let's squeeze the pad just a little bit more. I thought we grabbed it enough, but hey, look, we didn't, but that's okay. There we go. Now we got it to go down, and then we gotta put the other bolt on here. Okay. There we go. And then we're gonna have to just go for a drive and seat those brakes, but we should be good to go, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna put a little wrench on there. All right. All right, there we go. It's completed. We're just gonna go bed the brakes once we get on the road. But again, thanks for subscribing and have a great day. Bye now.